Apparently, James Gunn actually believes that he is cooking with this new Superman film. However, someone should tap him on the shoulder and tell him that the toast is burning. What's going on, my beautiful geek culture? As always, I'm your boy O, and today it is time to talk about James Gunn's Superman once again, as the director has revealed David Cornsett's Superman suit. Now, as you all know, many fans are highly anticipating this movie. They feel like James Gunn is going to be the savior of the DC brand. I don't know what those people are thinking about. I don't know what James Gunn has done to indicate that he is definitely capable of saving an entire universe. If you ask me, he kind of threw a wrench into Marvel's universe a little bit, right? Marvel saw how successful the first Guardians of the Galaxy was, and then they proceeded to mirror their whole entire universe after that film. Thus, you got a string of flops recently from the studio. Now, I know for a fact that this Superman may very well be good. I'm going to tell you like that. However, so far, I haven't seen anything that has got me hyped for this movie. Now, James Gunn has released this image, so many people cannot say that you're just taking AI images offline, right? Because at first I did believe that this was an AI image. I said, who rendered that? I said, they are just getting crazy with this AI. But no, this image comes straight from that of James Gunn. So we now know exactly what James Gunn's DC Universe may look like. Now let's get to this picture. First, I would like to point out that whatever is going on in the background does look cool. The colors, however, is a little bit too vibrant for me. As you can see, it's almost like he's going for that Guardians of the Galaxy color scheme, maybe with everything else, not so much with Superman, but everything around Superman seems like it's going to be brightened and enlightened, right? We got some purples going on back there. We got a little bit of blues going on, a little bit of white, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but it does look cool. It does look cool. I don't know if that's Brainiac or Polaris. I believe that's how you say his name. You know, the enemy that's like a star. It's a Superman villain. He's from the All-Star Superman comic. I believe that may be who that is. You can't really make it out, but maybe that's a villain itself. And who knows? Who knows? Maybe that beam is coming towards the city and someone else back there is blocking. I say that because it damn sure looks like Superman is taking his sweet time to get there. So I'm hoping that someone is either blocking that blast or shooting it towards whatever spirit that is. Because my boy Superman just looks tired, right? Look at him. Look at him. His clothes are baggy. What is going on with Superman? Why does Superman look so angry? Superman looks stressed, ladies and gentlemen. It looks as if he's behind on his child support payments. Bruce haven't answered his calls in a while because he's tired of him asking him for money. Right. The Justice League is breaking up. Wonder Woman ain't let him clap her cheeks. What is going on with Superman? Why does he look so damn mad? And let's get to this suit. The suit is baggy, right? The S is cool. But what is going on with everything else? Why is it that when James Gunn designed superhero suits, right? Why is it that it feels like he's overdoing it, right? It's like Superman has too much going on. Yeah, I do like the new 52 Superman suit, but I do not feel that it works in live action. Why? Because Superman's suit isn't supposed to look armored. One thing I will say that Zack Snyder got right was the fact that Superman knew that he was invulnerable. He felt as if he didn't need anything extra. But this Superman looks as if he needs help. What is going on, man? The boots are bulky, and I think I see the trunks. Oh my goodness. We're going back to the trunks. I just thought that we was away with that, but it seems as if James Gunn just like men in underwear, right? If you think about the Peacemaker, He had to have Peacemaker all in his underwear with his print showing and all that. Just think about that for a second. Just think about that for a second. James Gunn, he ain't got no filter, man. He just doesn't. Who knows? Maybe Superman is walking around, with his pecker hanging out right in front of those trunks. You know how that man get down. Don't play no games. But as far as this suit overall, you guys, it just looks lazy. It doesn't look as if it has the quality of previous Superman suits. And I am not just talking about that of Henry Cavill's Superman suit. I am talking about Brandon Routh's, even Tyler Hoechlin, right? Tyler Hoechlin's suit looks better than this. Brandon Routh's suit looks better than this. Henry Cavill's suit is miles ahead of this. I am sorry. Now, don't get me wrong. Things may be a little bit different. Some people are saying maybe it needs some CGI, but hell, what other Superman suit needed to help a CGI to make it look good? Think about that first reveal of Zack Snyder's Superman, right? Him smashed into the big old vault door. That was cool. The Superman suit looked like it was tattooed onto him. But this suit here, it looks as if he's one size too small for it, right? Now, as you know, I did say that I like the emblem. I've been told you guys that I like the emblem. I have no problem with the emblem at all. But the bagginess of this suit makes everything looks terrible, right? It feels as if things are not coming together in regards to what James Gunn is going for. And not to mention he has a collar. That is I'm looking. You telling me that this man tried to copy that of Matt Reeves' Batman design? Or is it that Matt Reeves' Batman is in this universe? I don't know. I don't know. But this suit has too much going on to be a Superman suit. It needs to be toned down. Now, this could be the very first Superman suit. As you know, in regards to these comic book movies, characters get suits all the time. Every time a new film comes out, a character is going to have a new suit. It is what it is. Marvel did a wonderful job with that, especially with Captain America, baby. That Captain America, the Winter Soldier suit, is the best of all time within the MCU. Come at me, bro. And maybe this is the first suit, but right now, this suit is not doing it for me. James Gunn has to do better than this, man. Right? If you think about the Guardians of the Galaxy suit, right? He did a good job with that. He did. But it worked for those characters. Star-Lord never really had a suit that looked like it should have been pajamas, right? So it worked good. Here, it seems as if James Gunn has took that same kind of style and applied it to a Superman suit. And it's not working, if you ask me. In fact, it looks closer to that of Homelander. That's right. This suit looks like it's a ripoff from that of Homelander. Now, I would say that the curl is back. I'm not too hot about the curl. I mean, it's a hair design. I feel like Superman don't need it. He's Superman. The curl doesn't make this guy. Yeah, I know people feel like it's important to his secret identity and all that, but the curl is back. But to me, I feel like Superman doesn't need to have the curl, regardless. It's a difference on how he handles himself in his everyday life and how when he's Superman, right? So people are not going to be able to tell the difference even without the curl, right? So I don't really care for the curl, but the fans of the curl, you have your curl, right? You have your boots, you have your trunks, and I am not sure if there's a S on the back of the cape, but I'm not too hot about that neither. At this point, I feel like Zack Snyder did a perfect job. Yeah, I know. People are going to say, dude, you like Zack Snyder so goddamn much. You're such a Snyder cultist. No, I am talking about the design. You would have to be an idiot to say that this design of a Superman suit is better than that of Man of Steel, is better than that of Brandon Routh's, or even better than that of Tyler Hoechlin's. Right? And I ain't talking about that first one that Tyler Hoechlin had with the shoulder pads. I'm talking about that absolute last one. That thing is fire, man. Love every bit of it. See, I'm giving other Supermen their props. Right? I'm not just sticking on Henry Cavill's Superman. I'm talking about all other Supermen. This Superman right here, he needs to be toned down a little bit. I feel like if this suit looked like it was pajamas, it may very well look a lot better. Right now, it seems as if this guy is in World War II. That's how much padding it looked like he has on, right? Like it's almost as if he has on a jacket. And I don't like that. Now, maybe it looks so baggy because he is sitting down. He's sitting down, he's putting on his boots, which I didn't think that Superman would be taking his time. But maybe it's because he's sitting down. When he stands up, maybe everything will get a little bit tighter on him. Maybe. But as it stands right now, it looks like this man needs to put on another 10 pounds so that suit can fit him correctly. But as you know, James Gunn not really known for his ability to get actors in that much of a shape. Yeah, he did a wonderful job with Chris Pratt, and I have seen Eddie Khadijah's physique, that he has as of late, and maybe he's got a little better. But if you ask me, he needs to tone down the size of that suit. Regardless if it's comfortable for David Corset or not, the bagginess just isn't working. Right now, it is sitting at the bottom of the list for me in regards to the top Superman suits of all time. It's definitely at the bottom. It's worse than Christopher Reeves. It's worse than Christopher Reeve and George Reeves suits. And it's also way worse than that of Henry Cavill. Any suit that we got from Henry Cavill, we had 3 different suits in total in regards to that of Henry Cavill. So it's not looking better than any of that. But like I said, what's going on in the background does look cool. It does seem as if we're going to have an epic Metropolis, right? If you look at all the skyscrapers in the back, that tall building seems like LexCorp. It has a particular design to it that kind of fits Lexus style. So it does seem as if we're going to have that extravagant Metropolis. And that does excite me. However, what's going on with Superman doesn't. And that is a problem. I need more. I need to see exactly what James Gunn is going for before I get myself hyped for this film, right? Or before I can even invest in it. But as it stands right now, my hype level for this film has gone down, even though I wasn't all that hyped for it. It is a Superman movie, and I'm a Superman fan and a fan of DC and a fan of superhero comics and superhero movies. So I didn't really have much hype for this film, but right now I am not liking what I am seeing, at least in regards to that of Superman. Maybe everything around Superman will help him out, right? Maybe that's why James Gunn had to put a distraction in the background